Hey everyone, so I'm back, and boy did I come back at the weirdest time. There's plenty of drama, there's always drama. I mean, you have droughts and then shit happens, but what I wanted to talk about is, it's more than drama, it really is. I mean, I could have talked about Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein, which I also feel like isn't really drama. Like, that shit should have just stayed all the way, all the fucking way off the internet. Let's just say that. But, as you can tell by the title, because I'm probably going to have Creepshow in it, this is about Creepshow. But it's about so much more than Shannon and CreepshowArt. It's about the trust that we put into creators. It's about the fact that it was so incredibly easy, I guess, for her to build this huge, massive audience of people who truly trusted her, as well as apparently many other creators and friends behind the scenes that truly trusted her. And it was all a lot. So I know there's a lot of videos, people covering it. There's a lot of people, that were those other creators behind the scenes that were friendly or friends with her that have spoken about what they feel. I'm not one of those people. I'm just someone who watched Creepshow and loved that channel, so much. And when I first saw, so the first thing I saw, because obviously if you watched my other two videos, I've had a hell of a lot going on. Which, by the way, I'm still making it, so that's good. But I had a lot going on, so I kind of didn't immediately rush to... when I saw Creepshow was in drama, I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way. It's got to be something stupid. And then I heard Locale, fuck if I know. I don't know this website. But I heard basically she was up there talking shit. And I didn't have time to really look at what was being said or what had been said. So at first, I wrote it off as just bullshit. I'm like, Shannon? No. No. There's no way. And then, the first time I sat down and watched a video about it, and saw what was said, I was like, still, in my mind, there's just no way. Because there are certain creators that I put a lot of faith in and a lot of trust in, and feel like they're just genuinely good people, because for me, even before I started making videos, there were people that I just genuinely believed were good people. But even more so now that I make my own videos, because we all know there are shitty people out there. There's no lack of shitty people and shitty creators, and to be someone on this side of the camera posting videos, you hope that people can see that you're a genuinely good person. And so when you watch other people, you look for things like that, and when you find someone that you feel as though is a genuinely good person and that you can trust them, it means a lot. The relationship between YouTuber and audience, it means a lot. And I know anyone outside of YouTube, any of my friends or people in town, I don't have friends, but people in town, if I were to talk about this, they'd be like, who the fuck cares? Okay, but you guys are here, you get it. We put a lot of trust and faith in these people, and at the end of the day, it does matter. People do care, because we're putting money in these people's pockets. And to see all this, it's just mind-blowing. I think Smokey Glow put it the best. It's just complete mind fuck. So apparently, Shannon from CreepshowArt had been on this website where you can post anonymously, but they have rules. So you can't self-promote, and you can't share certain information. There's things you can't do, and she did those things. So all her little anonymous posts were put out there, and I was like, okay, here, an admin came out from the website and was like, this is CreepshowArt, this is what she's been saying, this is her. Horrible things. Not just shit-talking a couple of creators, which there were a few. Readytoglare was one of them. I know she made a video talking about how she felt, and she handled it so well, as of course she would. Like, she's one of those people, her and Smokey Glow, like, those are the creators that I look at and I'm like, I can feel that you're genuine. But I felt that with Shannon, and it's a mindfuck. And it sucks because everyone was lied to. Everyone is left feeling betrayed, and Shannon just gets to leave the internet, and more than likely, many people have mentioned this, should be back with some other account. You know, and I don't care how it sounds. I hope it's never successful. I hope she never reaches the same level of success. She does not deserve it. Do I think she needs help? Fuck yes, because shit talking wasn't the only thing that was done here. So, yes, she was talking shit. She even talked shit about herself on this website, but also promoted herself and her channel and paid content, which was a no-no that you don't do. But she said a bunch of really fucked up transphobic things, and that blew my mind, because anyone who's watched her channel, you know, all she talks about is, well, first of all, she's a commentary channel. You know, I think Smokey Glow had a good point that no commentary channel is perfect. None of us would ever be. No one is. You know, we've all done things. I've shared quite a bit of my past on here. I used to do drugs. So, not a perfect person. I'm not like the end-all be-all telling people what they should and shouldn't do. I come at this from the perspective of, as a viewer, of saying, like, this is what I want to see and this is what I don't want to see. And this situation is just insane to me, because I had so much faith and so much trust in this person, and so many people did. To find out that she was saying transphobic things is like just mind-blowing, because she was such an advocate and such a kind-hearted person who just uplifted everyone around her and grew so fast, and everyone felt like it was so deserved. And then the Emily Artful stuff came out. So if you don't know, I will be linking the hell out of videos. Emily's, I will make sure to put at the top. It's like 2 hours. It is worth every minute of paying attention. So please, if you can, watch it if you haven't. She has a very personal connection with Shannon. And it just, I don't understand. So Shannon's fiance, boyfriend, husband, I don't know that anybody's confirmed which. We'll say husband, I guess. He used to be with Emily Artful, okay? And so Emily knows Shannon and her husband personally. And for years, they tried to ruin her fucking life in every way possible. Apparently, sorry, I don't know whether I want to cry, scream, or vomit while talking about all this. Apparently, Shannon's husband, we'll call him, when he was with Emily, sexually assaulted her. And Shannon knows about this and is like, no big deal. They have gotten Emily fired from jobs. They have basically every time she took a step up, they knock her back down. And I don't know if it's just, I don't know if it's just what I'm going through right now personally that really just that, oh man, I sat through that video and just cried. I cried while watching Smokey Glow talk about it, because I am an ex-drug addict, and the idea of someone fucking with you being sober and tearing you down every time you take a step in the right direction is horrible, you know. And I don't know how you do that to someone. Like, how the fuck do you dedicate your time, your energy, and your life to something like that, and then still come online and gain all the trust of all these people? It's all so fucked up. And I'm left confused. I think just about all of us are hurt and confused, and I don't know that there are words for it. I feel like all the fellow YouTubers that had spoken with Shannon and had any dealings with her, I feel horrible for them. I feel extremely horrible for Emily, but at the same time, like, what a brave person, you know, and what a strong person she has to be to go through it, to live it, and to not say anything and watch Shannon have all this success and just continue over here doing your own thing, knowing full well the whole time what Shannon was, who she was as a person. Like, I can't imagine. And then being brave enough to come forward and lay out this amazing video where she really does point by point prove things. I just think, like, while I feel horrible for what Emily went through, at the same time, I admire her so much for being as strong as she is. Because I don't know that I could do it. I don't know what I would do. And I think that there's just a way bigger conversation to be had about who we trust on YouTube. What do we do? How do we keep this from happening? But then again, it's like, I don't have an answer. I just want to ask the question because I'm left confused by all of this. You know, I hate to think that we can't trust. You know, again, especially as someone who makes videos, I want you guys to trust me. I want you to know that I'm not a shitty person. But as a viewer, I'm like, how do we keep this from happening? You know, who can we trust? Like, and how do you know? Because this went on for so long, and like I said, Shannon grew so much. Her channel was huge and successful, and it was made out to be this amazing safe space for everyone and to uplift everyone, including other creators. And it just seems so amazing. And then we find out it's all bullshit. So how do we keep that from happening? And like I said, I don't know. I don't have an answer. Like, what the fuck, man? How does this shit happen? And why does this shit happen? And why is it those types of people that end up on top? I don't get it. I don't get it. But I don't think that there's anything that any fellow creator could have done any differently. I don't think there's anything as an audience member that you could have done differently, because Shannon was just so fucking believable. I don't know, I feel like this video is almost pointless. I needed to get it out because holy fuck. I've spent days watching videos over and over and over, and I just don't get it. I don't get how this shit happens, how you manipulate so many people into thinking you're this amazing person to be such a horrible fucking person. Like, this isn't someone who made a mistake or someone who said something shitty or, you know, just talk shit about a person that they cared about or knew. Shannon is a horrible fucking person. Like, this is really fucked up shit on a whole ass other level. And none of us could see it. Like, that's the thing. None of us could see it. And I don't know that there's any solution to how this doesn't happen again. How do we, you know, because you can't say, well, you can't trust anyone, because then what? You know, I don't know. So basically, I came here to originally make a video laying out what happened, but there's just been so many very well done videos, and I'm going to link a shit ton of them, all that I can find, that really lay out what has happened and what's going on, because that's not really my strong suit. We know that. I'm really just here as a viewer to say, wow, this is fucked up. I don't know what to think or feel, because, you know, like I said, immediately when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's gotta be some bullshit. And then I watched, and then I learned, and now I'm just so fucking, you know? So, I guess, if anything, my video here is just to kind of open up to you guys, tell you what I think of it and feel about it, and we can talk about it in the comment section. Yeah, I don't know. So please, if you watch Shannon, just any of your thoughts, feelings, emotions, experiences, anything, let's talk about it in the comment section. Just have a place to talk about it. And that's pretty much all I can add to this situation. It's just a horrible, horrible situation. But also I wanted to make this video to just show support to everyone affected by this. The viewers, the fellow creators, and to Emily and all the things that she's been through. Please go watch these videos. Please go subscribe to these people. Also, Smoky Glow is taking all the proceeds from her video, if it stays monetized, and donating that to Rain. I don't have monetization, or else I could do the same thing, but I don't have that. So if you could go watch her video, I'm probably going to play it on a loop or something. Just anything you can do to help, because we can't let a horrible person in a horrible situation tear down our community. We need to turn it into something more and something better. And like I said, I don't know that there's a solution for the future of how to keep this from happening, but what we can do right now is talk about it, help each other out, and do the best we can to turn this into a more positive thing in the end, I guess. If that makes any sense. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.